I signed with the UFC because I wanted to stray away from stay away from predictable. I want unpredictability. I want to be thrown into the fire. And Dan Hooker is a phenomenal test, a phenomenal measuring stick to see where I stand in this lightweight division, to be able to stake my claim as a guy who should be hopefully fighting for the title in 2021.
In the past week, the meeting with the champion or former champion, whichever way you want to look at it, happened. And Dana came out last weekend and said that Khabib is going to be watching this weekend. He wants to see something spectacular. What do you have spectacular in store for the UFC fans, for Dana, for Conor, for Khabib, for anyone?
Even before Habib said the word spectacular and he was looking for something spectacular, I mean, spectacular is always my main objective. When I step inside of that cage and that cage door closes, it's time to work, and I'm always looking for the finish. I fight my best when I am coming forward, putting pressure on my opponent, making them take backward steps. And usually it ends with a dominant victory, or most of the time a finish. I still have a 80 something percent finish rate. So openings will be there. Spectacular knockout, spectacular submission, dominant performance. It's all there for the taking. I liken it to a blank page in a brand new chapter of a book, of the book of my career. It's a blank page, and it's up to me to go out there and write on those pages and create this masterpiece, to start this journey of my UFC tenure here for the next, the remainder of my career. And it all starts January 23rd.
My last question, and we're not looking past Dan Hooker because he's an awesome fighter himself. But your dream scenario, is it to try to take the O from the champion, or is it Conor McGregor? Obviously, Conor comes with they both come with nice paydays, but what's the bigger challenge for you? Who would you rather fight in 2021?
It's so hard because you know I have that championship mentality. I didn't come here. I came here for big fights, of course, but I also came here. I want that gold around my waist, and having the gold around your waist in turn gets you the bigger fights. I mean, there's no doubt if I beat Khabib, Conor wins another fight, or Conor sits out or goes fight Manny Pacquiao, he'll come back and fight me for the title if he comes off a win, I'm sure. So I would have to say, if I had to lean one way, I would go Khabib. Um, you got to get that title shot. Those are not easy to come by here in the UFC. So I would definitely choose that. But of course, they're all getting talked about after I win my fight on Saturday night.